Welcome to the historic night where the heavyweight landscape changed forever. Before we break down this masterclass, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and hit that like button to support the channel. Let's get into the action. In the blue corner, we have the undefeated Cuban Flash, Frank Sanchez, standing 1.93 meters tall and weighing in at a solid 112 kilograms. Opposite him is Agit Kabayel, standing 1.91 meters and coming in leaner at 108 kilograms. Beyond the titles, there's a lot of money on the line here, with Sanchez reportedly earning a $250,000 purse and Agit a guaranteed $200,000 plus massive winning bonuses. But in this ring, only glory matters.
If he can bring Kabayel onto that shot, then who knows? Bring his right hand into play at some stage, and like I say, a right uppercut.
Agit Kabayel in the weight needs to grab hold of the tempo. Boy, he's such a good fighter, Sanchez. We're just seeing shades of it there.
And we were talking earlier about
Sanchez, like a lot of the Cuban boxers, likes a bit of time and a bit of space. They're very let Kabayel come into that. It's not a bad shot there.
There's a lot at stake for both of these fighters. More punches, Frank Sanchez, and he's been the more active of the bill here in Riyadh.
The jab probably won't be enough to keep enough to deter Kabayel, who again is just.
And there's the bell to end the first.
Corners 10.
His microphone right at this point.
He's trying to close and walk his opponent down. Read the shots as he's coming forward, Kabayel.
Assert his authority here early in the second. By Kabayel when we last saw him in the ring here in
The body hunter strategy. Agit uses his 108 kilogram frame to stay agile, moving inside Sanchez's long reach. He isn't headhunting. He is systematically breaking down Sanchez's 112 kilograms body. Every shot to the ribs drains the Cuban's stamina. Agit proves that being 4 kilograms lighter is actually his secret weapon for speed and endurance.
Slight deflection. He could walk onto a big punch, so he's got to try and avoid.
Came in at around 17 stone yesterday. Kabayel looking to
Sanchez, but what an uppercut that was on the inside.
Down and stopped him. He ran out of gas, really. Makhmudov here in the second round. Sanchez can't really get off the rope.
His feet. What is he doing on the rope there? Just inviting the press.
That he finished the little combination with.
Yeah, superb. And Sanchez. Fletcher's got to move. Sanchez probably isn't learning from the mistakes that Makhmudov.
Well, there's the bell.
Off last whatever it was, December.
But he's a very effective heavyweight, a very adaptable heavyweight, Richie.
Box to the right tactics. That's probably
the man who's been linked with fights with Anthony.
Lazy, and he might not like a high pressure sort of contest, and he's trying to move away. He's trying to get a bit of space.
No, he doesn't look happy at all in there, although he explodes off
the attack downstairs. Good tactics.
Resilience, because he took a couple of shots that night as well, Kabayel, but they bounced off him.
Make a good shot, Kabayel.
Good shot, yeah, really nice to this point.
Yeah. I still think
here of the third round, there's a bit of
adapts to his opponent's style. And greatest strength, in my opinion, that Tyson Fury has. He can adapt in. I think they've looked at Sanchez, Kabayel out on that front foot, and he's going through the key. Kabayel, right tactic.
Just started to move his feet a little bit more, but when he gets trapped against Makhmudov, that's what emptied the tank so quickly. So he's quite sturdy in there as well, with Sanchez in the corner.
As Kabayel comes forward, but nevertheless, the success scene.
In a minute, Cristiano Ronaldo's arrived.
Jacket, to be honest with you, that's the way.
It's tonight are both here inside the Kingdom Arena, all for the German. And we talk about history and what it would be. Kabayel wins it. He'll be the first German to hold the title since
more mid-90s. He got beat.
Title, but not the super title. There's
corner, hit and move, but the feet have slowed again. Carry it out and finish the job off.
Here again for Kabayel. He's picking his punches expertly in there.
Yeah. And that's how you.
And so far, Sanchez and Kabayel out for the fourth of this one. A fight that says if he becomes the first Cuban world heavyweight.
Yeah, incredible. It'd be a great achievement for
of course, Manuel Char held the WBA
this round. I think Sanchez certainly opted to get on contest, and Kabayel seems to have got the tactic.
Excellent body shot for the German double European champion Agit. It's a feeling around us that Sanchez needs to step it up. Really good right hand again that thuds off the chip. Kabayel.
Maybe not.
And I must say the body language was significantly more positive
and quickening the tempo. And he's controlling the pace.
A fantastic little uppercut on the inside from Kabayel. Every round at the moment in there against this very ambitious
pace, and he can't cope with the pace Trying to walk his opponent down.
Against Makhmudov, and he's pressing us again tonight. He wanted it, Kabayel. Quite happy now I've seen that.
Yeah. Oh, there's that right uppercut. But Kabayel is just chipping away, round after round.
Until he decided to finish it, but in German.
Yeah, he can't cope with the pace here, Sanchez. Kabayel is setting.
Halfway through the 5th round of a fight that Kabayel continues to dominate and fight in the 5th round. Frank Sanchez feeling it. And there's the bell, another good
The stats that they match up on.
We're all here.
And we've got,
Like I said, he's just chipping away, isn't he? Feeling the pace, feeling the pressure, and can't keep
if he is tonight, the more difficult it's going to be to get anybody to go in there with him. And he's
still think Sanchez is fairly dangerous, but it's the pace, like we've said, that he can't control, and
he's finding it hard to land it. It's quite a while since you mentioned the good right hand again.
And again.
He is mixing things up again, head and body. But he's being systematically broken. Statistically speaking, Richie was the most...
To be getting weaker and weaker, and the signs are there.
For Tyson Fury, the bad news is Dillian his punches together brilliantly again in there. Short, sharp.
Frank Fletch tried to buy time on the...
The uppercut is the punch significance from Frank Sanchez. Minutes ago in the 6th.
And before that, so he's setting that punch up.
So far tonight. Tries to clear his head, and he's going to be so relieved.
Yeah, Kabayel was a lot better, wasn't he, in that second round?
Yes, because he's very much under the radar, and he's
isn't he, Kabayel? Showed that against his... A really good, decent boxer. When he goes to the body and then he switches down,
popping out the jab, lands the right hook. When's he going to...
Very clever indeed. Look, there it is there, look. And in the heavyweight division, we know that can happen. It's happened. That's the opponent, Makhmudov. But here, using his jab, working to the body. The switch of attack that I like. Slowed the feet down of Sanchez. Off an eye on just his opponent's done yet for Kabayel. But he's in full control at this stage.
Somewhere just to turn the tide and give him a bit.
Watch out for these left hooks to the body. There's one there.
There's a sickener. And it was only a matter of time before Sanchez, but he can't keep Kabayel away from him. 40 seconds to go. Let's see how much he's left. He's landing another one into the best round of the fight. Little jab into
the 7th round. Agit delivers a brutal left hook to the liver. The 112 kilograms giant, Frank Sanchez, collapses in pure agony. Agit Kabayel doesn't just win. He dismantles a world-class contender to secure his spot at the top of the WBC rankings. Upcoming fight alert. The Sanchez chapter is closed, but the journey continues. This weekend, on January 10th, Agit Kabayel returns to the ring against the undefeated Polish giant Damian Knajba. Will the body shot king strike again? Stay tuned and don't miss our next analysis.
For the heavyweight that's sort of been under the radar.
After 2 weeks, maybe we can talk. You've got 2 belts.